press these bad boys. Oh yeah.
What was that?
What a sick morning. Oh, low tide, sun's coming up, truck is just eating up the sand, tyres are really nice. I'm pretty impressed. They're not bogging down, just floating on top, running 18 psi front and rear. Not bad at all. Good Sunday. Perfect Sunday. So the new setup, I've done a fair few changes to the F truck. Gonna walk you guys through exactly what I've done today. So brand new tray, brand new canopy, brand new power install, MITS EVO 2 setup. So the reasons why I changed up the truck was simply because as much as I loved my old setup, I was at a point where MITS weren't doing custom stuff anymore. That was kind of their last sort of custom tray and canopy they ever did. And it was to the point where I was kind of working with those guys a lot and wanted to promote a product that they actually build. So that's where we were stuck in a really hard place, is that, hey, do I get a new tray and canopy or do I just keep the old one? And Jacko and Timmy said, hey, let's put a whole new setup on the back of the truck and can actually finally now promote the truck as a MITS setup, because this is exactly what you can buy from MITS. And I learned a lot on my big trip across Australia, through the Simo, out to Alice, back down to Unadada. If you haven't watched that series, check it out. I learned a lot on that trip about what I needed, what I didn't need, and the truck was borderline pretty heavy. So that's why we've made the changes that we have, shortened everything up, shortened the tray up, shortened the canopy up, and it's just so much better now. So the tray and the canopy, as you can see, is much shorter on the truck now than what it was before. I think it looks a lot better. So basically we shortened the tray, I think it was probably about 150 mil. From what I can notice, I haven't checked exactly with the boys how much shorter it is, but I remember it used to be pretty much parallel with the back of the tow bar there, so about 150 mil there. And the canopy, I think, has probably changed about 300 mil, just shortened it right up. As you remember, my tyres used to be pretty much flush with the back of my tray. So got the new Toyos mounted up too the other day. But yeah, so much shorter. The tent, as you can see, the tent, I actually have to cantilever the tent slightly now. Little gap up there between the tent and the Yakima platform, but the truck feels so much better with this setup the way it is now. It's not as rolly as what it was when I went across the Simpson. It's way more stable. The weight feels way better. I don't even have to pump up the airbags anymore, because the Leafs are doing all the work now with what we've changed. Just trying to go to a way lighter setup than what it was before. So I guess we'll start around the passenger side. So pretty much just got the under tray toolboxes, very similar to what we did on the Ram 2500. That's kind of, I really like that setup, so that's kind of what we went with this. So my fuel fillers used to be up here in the custom headboard. They've been moved now to the standard location on the MITS setup. Got a front water tank, I think that's a 30 litre front water tank, and then got the other port there for my, I think it's a 70 litre water tank underneath the truck there. So got all my power, got an auxiliary socket here for solar to go into. All the power and stuff's going up I got solar on top of the roof and stuff like that, which I fitted to the tent a while back. So that's for the water. Got a little tap just here at the front of the tray. Little side toolboxes, I'll grab the keys for them in a minute. Rear toolboxes, so enough storage. Like honestly, my truck is not completely ready to go on a trip, but all my toolboxes are empty. So just with how much I've changed, working out exactly what I wanted and what I needed and all the crap that I didn't need, it's the setup is heaps lighter now. So still got the trundle and stuff, obviously the LED tail lights, reverse sensors and stuff in there, full trundle drawer, got my air lines just there for airing up the airbags if I have something wrong with the compressor. Still running the ladder, still just a flip down ladder. So just flips down to get up into the tent, which is nice. So I got this kind of nice and flush with the back of the tent here, so that way I still have access. Remounted, if you've seen my camping light video that I did, got the light up there, mounted back into the ladder. So still running two 37-inch spares. I'll always run 2 spares with the trips that I do out west. So got the other 70-litre tap just here. So that's just on a switch with a pump. So that's nice and convenient to get to. Same tail lights, sensors coming around this side. Same toolbox, front and back as well. So the guards, I actually like this setup so much better. It's so much more open in here. I can see things, I can get to things if I need to repair something or an airline, where my other guards, like as cool as they were, they had like a big flaring that come through here to protect like all the crap going that way, but I actually prefer it all open like this. So plus saving on weight, it's another piece of metal that's not in there. So, but it just allows for good access if I need to get in there to undo a shock or anything like that, and I don't actually have to pull guards off and things. So way better. Yeah, MITS EVO 2 setup. So the new canopy and everything. Got the roof racks up there. Just MITS's standard sort of roof rack system. That's all I really needed for the tent. Only thing I don't like is that I'll probably end up getting a lower extrusion later, so I can actually lower the tent down a bit more, because there's a big gap up there now, and I just would like to bring that down maybe 50 mil, bring it down 50 mil so it sits a lot closer to the truck. So I've got the side toolboxes open. As you can see where the rubber mount is, nothing in there. I've already been driving the driveway and stuff a bunch and washing the truck, and so they're a nice size toolbox, front toolbox. Again, there's no dust on the inside where the seal sits, and then there's absolutely nothing inside the box, which is really good. But I like these boxes better than the old ones. They seem to close more and pull in a bit tighter than what the custom ones were. So the trundle. So in my trundle, I keep all my recovery equipment. I like this now. I've got a kitchen bench, so I can set up back here and cook and stuff like that, and yeah, which is really good, especially at a location like this. Set up there, have a feed. How good. So the new trundle's really sick. New EVO 2 design there on the back. The boys at MITS made this little panel up here for me just to dress up the back of the truck. They don't do that standard, but I guess if you factor it into the cost and stuff like that, they might be able to do something for you. So coming into the new setup, so we are running a 130 litre Bushman. Hang on, let me check. Yes, 130 litre Bushman. There's some Great Northern for you. 130 litre Bushman now. So I've ditched my other fridge, the ARB one that I had in the other setup. So I had an 80 litre Bushman, then I had my pantry Then I had the, I think it was a 60 litre ARB Elements fridge here, and as you can see how much shorter the setup is now. That's the room that I have left. So basically this area here will be for my skateboard or for chairs and things like that, big, long, bulky items. I think I'm going to do some sort of fishing rod rack up in the top up here. So they're all nice and hidden away. But yeah, the new pantry drawer from MITS, which comes out nice, locks out. I love the new single handle, that's really nice. And then I've got our tray. So, and I'm pretty happy with how high everything is. Like, I'm pretty cool with that height. So, like, just to be able to cook a feed here and look at that view, you just can't beat a Canopy setup. There's a Road Chef up there still, so that's just my old one out of the old Canopy with the old tray and everything. Just put that back into here because it fit because of the extrusions. So all that's in here. So just run you quickly over the power system. I will do a whole nother video on the power system because it is pretty in depth. So basically I'm now got 400 amp. I'm running twin DC to DC Enerdrive chargers. I'm running a 240 charger and I'm running a 2600 watt inverter. Have multiple outlets, Marine system, switching, plenty of 12 volt outlets everywhere. So I'll show you the other side as well, but got it all done by MITS 4x4 outfitters. So it's a way tidier setup than what I had before. So I'm pretty stoked with it. It's all in that aluminium panel up there. So nothing can get hit or damaged or bumped, especially like my old setup. But the Marine system, just quickly, 93% on the batteries. I haven't charged the batteries in 4 days. So the solar that's on the roof is working great during the day. Right now, like, it's still pretty early and I'm getting 3 amps through those panels on the roof already, which is running the fridge. So fresh water, I've got 73% or 44 litres in the big tank. Pitch and roll, and you got your barograph and stuff there. So yeah, and then just all my switches. I do have to change some of the, this is my old switch panel, reused it, just got to change some of these labels because they're for different things now. So, but yeah, that's the power system quickly. I still running the Uniflame paper towel holder up there. Remounted my speaker along the side here, the fridge. It used to be on the top of my 80 litre Bushman. Mounted it down the side now, which is nice. Do have a 240 plug here, which is for future videos. So I have that tucked in there, which goes across to the inverter. So yeah. Righto, coming around to the driver's side. So on this side we have a short drawer. I do have a bit of stuff in here, but we've got a short drawer on this side and a big longer drawer that goes right to the back to the fridge on the other side. Again, still push button there. I got my airline out because I'm on the beach. I'm going to get it back out again later, that's why I haven't packed it away, but just got all my bits and pieces in there, tent pegs, airlines, the fans for the rooftop tent, things like that in that drawer. Ropes as well. This drawer I have mainly cooking gear, so I got my fire pit, gloves, my blower, I got my gas cooker in here for now, gas canisters, fire bag, all the rest of it, pots, pans, everything in the front drawer there, keeping that weight nice and forward. Already done the shower mod in this setup already, so got the brackets, same brackets that we did in the Ram 2500 up in the extrusion there, pot riveted to that. So now I have the shower mod in my truck, done the same way. Got a fire extinguisher up in there, got the shower mounted just here. I will do a review on this shower because I get asked a lot what kind of shower this is. So this is the Companion Aqua Heat. That's a really good little shower, I really like it. Shovel, more 12 volt outlets on this side, another Anderson just there. So plenty of spots to charge your phone and stuff like that. Still got the little space down here to put things, which is really nice. So there's the shelf up the top up there. So up there I keep pretty much everything that I don't really need to get to all the time. I've got another solar blanket up there. I've got medical stuff, batteries, all the rest of it, things that I don't really need to get to much, so which is good. But yeah, really rate that top shelf. It kind of gets everything up out of the way that you don't really need. So there's the big dog inverter, a 2600 watt e-power from Enerdrive. So I'll give you a little close up. As you can see there's the two DC to DCs and the 240 charger. So I'm running two DC to DCs with each other. So we're running about 70 amps back into the two lithium batteries. So got one this side and we've got one right over the other side, which was on the other side when you've seen that before. More 12 volt outlets up here. And then I've put the power station just there, power board. So, and then I've got 240 power that runs to the other side of the canopy as well for the kitchen. So that's pretty much the interior. This plug here, that's for the 240 charger. When I get home, just plug it in. But like I said, the solar's been actually keeping up for the past 4 days. Battery's only at 92% or whatever I said before. We've got the lighting, hardcore lighting in there. Central locking and everything up in the doors, which is nice. MITS now have all this nice matting in the canopy, which is really good. So stops things moving around and just gives it a nice new texture, which is cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup. I'm going to do another video now, just so this one isn't too long, on the whole power install, so that'll be up on the channel as well. So that way you guys can see exactly what I've done and how we've done it. So it's the biggest system that MITS 4x4, the electrical side of MITS, has ever done. So it's a pretty hefty system. And I do have the option there in the future to add a 600 amp battery as well, but I'll talk to you all about that in the next video. So that is pretty much the new setup. New tray, new canopy, new interior. It's pretty sick. I'm loving it. I'm way lighter than in previous setups, so it's yeah, I'm liking it, and I can actually feel it when I'm driving the truck, how much better it feels, and I'm nowhere near as heavy as what the truck used to be, so it's really good. So guys, jump over my website, www.ftech.com.au, grab yourself a shirt. I've got hats on there. I just got hats back in stock. They sold out super fast last time, so I got plenty of the Simpson Desert hats that I ordered. So they got the nice leather patch on the front. I've still got a few antennas left. I have sold close to about 50 of those antennas, so I do have a couple left on the shelf there, and I do have a bunch of canvas bags and stuff, really nice, classy canvas bags and things on the website as well. So yeah, and heaps of other stuff. So jump over there, support me, grab some F-Tech gear. Yeah, plenty more content to come, and we're going to do a bunch of testing in the truck, and looking forward to Fraser Island trip this year. So yeah, can't wait. It's going to be good. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See yous.